Hey friends, how you doing? This is Steve Motley. It is Monday evening, the 30th day of March in the year of our Lord 2020. And it's been a while since I reached out to the Motley crew HempWorx team and created a video. So I thought, hey, there's no time like the present, right? And I've got a big YouTube live event scheduled for tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern. So I don't have a lot of time right now. So I'm going to cut to the chase and get right to it and tell you why I'm so doggone excited right now about HempWorx, where this company is going, where this industry is headed. And, as always, the only kind of people I really want to deal with in life are people that are intelligent, open-minded, know how to connect dots, that have some critical thinking skills. And also, I would like that same person that if I'm going to have any dealings with them in life, I hope they're self-motivated. Because I'm not the kind of guy, I got a 20 plus year background in the United States Marine Corps. I'm not the kind of guy that likes to drag people across the goal line or, twist their arms. I like to lead by example. I put the information in front of the smart people and then they figure out what to do with it. And I'm going to make an assumption right here at the beginning of this video that you're that kind of person. What kind? Intelligent, open-minded, you're self-motivated, you've got critical thinking skills, you know how to connect dots, you know how to analyze things. So that's all I can do is give you some information. I'm the messenger. Don't ever shoot the messenger. Don't be mad at me. When the time comes and you look back and you go, oh my God, I remember that night I watched a video of that crazy retired Marine SoundsOff.com guy, Steve Motley. Yeah, you'll never forget tonight. You'll never forget as long as you live watching this particular video because you'll end up on one side or the other. If you end up on the right side, you'll say, I'm really glad I paid attention to what he had to say. I'm glad I took action. I'm glad I went and got signed up with HempWorx. And now look at how my life has changed over the last few years. Well, friends, I can tell you that my life has changed financially over the last year. I joined HempWorx on the 4th day of January 2019. Now here we are going into a new month and just what we got. Tomorrow is the last day of March. Now, if it were me, I would take some serious action, go down and look at my websites and make a decision. Either you're smart enough to come on board and join us on this hemp train as we become a multi-billion-dollar operation. Both Forbes magazine and Fortune magazine have predicted that the cannabis hemp industry is going to grow by over 700% between now and the year 2022. So what's it going to be, friends? Are you going to sit by on the sidelines and watch this, one of the greatest economic growth curves in your lifetime? Are you going to sit by and watch it, just pass right on down the road and pass you by? Or are you going to jump on board now while it's still in its growth stage, while it's still in its infancy? Your timing on hearing this information that I'm sharing tonight on this video is impeccable. You've got what we call first mover's advantage. First mover's advantage means that you see the trend. You see the writing on the wall before the masses. One time somebody asked Mark Twain, they said, what is the key to success in business? He said, oh, that's simple. He said, just find out where everybody's going and be the first one to get there. Well, guess what? For whatever reason, this time you get to be first. Your ship has finally come in. Now, you think I'm blowing smoke? You think I'm making all this up as I go? Absolutely not. All I'm doing is laying the facts out right in front of you, and if you're smart enough to see them and connect the dots, you will come on board. Now, let me tell you why there could be no better time for you to hear this information than right now. Our owners of this company, Josh and Jenna Schweigel, the owners of My Daily Choice, HempWorx, You see, our parent company is called My Daily Choice. HempWorx is a division or a subset of this much bigger parent company. We're going to have other divisions as time goes on. I happen to have stumbled into the HempWorx aspect, and when I joined, I was very excited to learn that I also had the capability to be part of the My Daily Choice. It's been a phenomenal ride for me. I've made more money personally since January of 29 upon joining HempWorx than I have in anything I've ever done in my life, okay, during the same time period. And that includes all my active duty time in the Marine Corps as an officer, okay? This is the real deal. So what I'm doing the same thing I'd do if I was recruiting for the Marine Corps. I'm looking for a few, just a few good men and women that can figure this thing out and come join my team. Well, when I joined back in January, I went on my YouTube channel and I told my friends, all my Patriot friends especially, my YouTube channel, I have all kinds of people from all walks of life and all around the world that come there to watch my videos. But the majority of those people happen to be a lot like myself, big time President Trump supporter, big time QAnon supporter. But I'm open-minded to look at everything. So a lot of people look at me and they go, wait a minute, this is a retired Marine. What's this retired Marine doing being involved at such a high level in this HempWorx deal? Well, I'll tell you why, because I'm a truth seeker. And isn't that what you are? I started out this video talking about truth seekers and how that's what I'm really looking for. I'm looking for people who are willing to take the initiative to analyze the facts and then take action accordingly. What would a reasonable man or woman deduce or conclude about HempWorx and CBD oil based on a preponderance of evidence? Well, I don't know. But that's the kind of person I'm looking for. I want to provide you with a preponderance of evidence that you can weigh in the balance and make an educated and informed decision about whether HempWorx has a place in your future. Well, I would, at a minimum, I would hope it would, as far as you being a customer, using our fabulous products. And just in the last few days, our owners came out and introduced a whole bunch of new products. As if our CBD products, our tinctures weren't enough, we now have 4 new CBD flavors. We have a lemon lime, orange sunshine, strawberry guava, or watermelon mint. And they come in the 500, 750, and 1500, both full spectrum and broad spectrum. Either you want that little bit of THC in your product or you want it to be THC free. Oh, guess what they did with the Revive skin cream? Oh, now we have skincare products that are second to none. And you men out there, if you got any kind of aversion to skincare, you need to get over it, because it's not cool these days to be 60 years old and look like the old man in a seat. Now, I know I'm 63 and I'm an old man, but my damn skin has still got some potential. And so if you don't think I'm going to buy me some of this new Revive, because what they've done is they've doubled the amount of CBD actually in the Revive skincare product, but they've also doubled the size. But guess what they did? They kept the price the same. That's what great owners of companies do. They make a product that they've got better, twice as good as it was, but they don't raise the price. Come on, man. But you know what I'm excited about? We now got this CBD Plus, and it's a soft gel. It comes in a bottle. It's a soft gel that you consume, but it comes in, it's got the CBD plus coffee berry extract. That's one. We've got one that's CBD plus curcumin, which I think is, I'm not sure what that is. I believe it's turmeric. Curcumin is a form of turmeric. And then we've got the CBD plus melatonin. So if you're really looking for something to help you get that deep sleep at night, you may want to try one of our new CBD plus melatonin soft gels. But friends, I'm telling you, our company is so dedicated to excellence and making things better as time goes on. I am proud to wear this shirt that says HempWorx, and I love hemp. I want people to ask me questions. Hemp, see, there's my HempWorx right there on the side. So I'm advertising everywhere I go. And then when people ask me, well, Steve, do you have any information? I say, wait a minute, yeah, I think I do. And I'll reach in my pocket and I'll pull out one of my postcard sized cards. Friends, if you are new to HempWorx, or if you're contemplating joining, and I want to invite you right now, without any further ado, let me invite every one of you watching this video right now. If you're not part of the Motley Crew HempWorx team, you really should be. And if nothing else, let me give you a couple of pieces of advice. Number one, Josh and Jenna just came out and they said, because of this coronavirus thing and so many people are indoors, and we just want to make it worth your while. For the month of April, for the entire month of April, it is going to be free for you to join as an affiliate. We're going to waive the $20 fee. So everybody out there right now that wants to become a HempWorx affiliate, go to my website, themotleycrew.com, go there and get signed up as an affiliate for free. And then when you're ready, get some product, come join the team, watch my videos, learn how to share. Basically, now you can sign up for free. You're going to get your access to the back office. You get all the websites, all the marketing sites, the marketing system that we all enjoy. How do you think I recruited over 250 people my first month in the business? That's what I did. And I ended up #1 recruiter in the company for the month of January. But not being satisfied and wanting to set an example for others to follow, I did the same thing the following month. February of 2019, I was the #1 recruiter in the company again, 2 months in a row. And then I started working more with my people. But then in October, during our time for the international convention, I ended up the month #2 recruiter in the world. Friends, I walk the walk and talk the talk. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to tell you who you're going to get hooked up with should you decide to join my team. Now, our compensation plan, the way we make money, there are 8 different ways. And I've got a card here called, I'm just showing you how I do my business. Here's another postcard. I get these made up at Vistaprint. But on this particular card, I just decided to put some of the products and type out endlesspaychecks.com. But on the back side, I put HempWorx earning potential, 8 ways to get paid. And I just go down through here, and people like this. And when they see how many ways you can make money, they go back over here, type in, and come join me, But one of the ways we get paid is called the binary team commissions. Now, as time goes on, the binary team commissions will become a much bigger and bigger part of your monthly paychecks, okay? Trust me, I know. And the point I want to make about the binary, picture you at the very top, okay? And then you've got a left leg and a right leg underneath you. Well, in an ideal situation, if you had a sponsor that puts you in one of those big legs, then basically you would have 1/2 of your business that could potentially be built by your sponsor, or maybe some of the people above your sponsor. Well, when I came in to HempWorx, I didn't have a sponsor, because I found HempWorx totally on my own. So I had to find my sponsor. So how did I do that? Well, the night before I signed up, I said a simple prayer and I said, "Dear God, please allow me to find a sponsor that I can join with in HempWorx, but I only have one request. Please let me join into a group where there's a lot of upline support, where there are leaders above me in the HempWorx organization that will be willing to help me with the people that I bring in, because I will potentially bring in a lot of people. That was kind of my request. Well, lo and behold, I could not have, if I had created it on my own, I couldn't have done better. When God gets involved, it always turns out better than you can even imagine. And that's exactly what happened, because if you join my team, not only are you going to be working with me, but you're going to have an upline leadership comprised of 9 women, 9 powerful women that know what they're doing, that have all provided a great example to me during my 1 year plus in this company. And then you look at the owners, Josh and Jenna Schweigel, and you realize, man, it don't get any better than this. How in the hell did I luck out to the point where I'm in like this incredibly perfect leadership organization? Friends, we are on the success team, Barb Miller's success team. And we also are on Judy's team. I mean, to tell you, man, and then we've got Jenna Schweigel, as our top leader in the compensation plan. Come on, man, it's fantastic. Well, in addition to these new products they gave us, they added new single oils. You know, the mantra essential oils? Well, they reformulated all that. They're now going to have individual bottles that you can buy. But until the 12th of April, you can get all 7 of the essential oils for a $99 special. Now, that ends on the 12th of April, so do not delay. If you are currently an affiliate or you're looking to become a new affiliate. And by the way, big shout out to all the new affiliates that have come on board in just the last little while. I did one of my YouTube videos. I always put a little plug in every now and then for HempWorx, but I don't want to overwhelm my people, because, a lot of those folks are not, a lot of those folks on my YouTube channel have already joined the HempWorx team, and I love those guys, and I'm very appreciative. Now, some of them have just maintained their position so as not to lose any of that volume. And I'm hearing from folks now that on either both my left leg and right leg, whichever one you end up in, and it really doesn't matter because they both are power legs. So in essence, if you join directly with me in HempWorx, most likely one half of your business will be built by myself and my team, because we bring in so many people. And again, I mentioned this on my YouTube, a few weeks ago, and people just started coming on board and joining with a lot of my already successful distributors that are on my team. The whole thing is starting to really take off, is what I'm saying. And I think a lot of that is being fueled by the fact that so many people are forced to be indoors right now. The internet has got more activity than at any time previously in the history of planet Earth. And it's because you take Zoom. Zoom is a program that allows you to do online conferencing. You can do conference calls. You can tie in a lot of people. You can go on video. You can do a lot of cool things with Zoom. And as a matter of fact, I got to go over and take another look at it, because I'm getting ready to do some other new things as far as trying to get the word out to the world about so many things, to include HempWorx. But right now, Zoom is growing. It's one of the fastest growing companies in the world, because so many people are going online. But the bottom line is, the internet right now is just overwhelmed with activity. And we're seeing certain glitches here and there. And the same thing goes with some of the YouTube and different things we're trying to do. So be patient, take your time. But that's another reason I wanted to do a video today, is I wanted to inform everybody as to the fact that there's never been a better time to join HempWorx than today. Mm-hmm. And I would encourage all of you to join now for free. Again, go to my links below, endlesspaychecks.com. You can go there to take the tour. And I want everybody to see that, because when you become an affiliate, you're going to have a marketing system just like that. Now, I use endlesspaychecks.com as a domain name redirect. But if you go there and look at the actual URL in the index, you'll see that it's related to HempWorx. And you'll have URLs just like that to market with. So bottom line is, should you join us as an affiliate and decide that you want to build a business, your job becomes to order some product, get on auto ship. It's all follow the instructions in the back office. But then once you get signed up and are ready to go, what you're going to do is share your links, your marketing system online with as many people as you can. And what better time to do that while we're all sequestered indoors for the foreseeable future? You know, it's a great time to get involved, and you can build a hell of a business before you start to go back to your regular job. So, I mean, and Josh and Jenna, our owners, they see that, and that's why they've opened it up for the whole month of April. And it starts now, but you can sign up as an affiliate for free. Waive the $20, start building your business right then. And the same thing goes for all current tour takers. So if you've got people that are currently taking the free online HempWorx tour, get back to them immediately and let them know that, hey, you can sign up for free now, but you've got to do it right away because other people are going to be coming in and you want those people to be below you, right? Remember the binary, the left, right? Well, those of you that join with me, you're going to be in my left and my right. But wherever you end up, you couldn't be a better place because that's going to be a runaway leg for you. It's going to be a power leg, okay? Trust me on this. I'm not making this stuff up as I go, okay? Our bath bombs have been changed, made better. Not going to get into the details of that, but please, those of you that are already on the HempWorx team, go log in your back office and get up to speed on what's going on with all of our new products and start sharing. I mean, it's just getting, HempWorx is like a fine wine. It just keeps getting better with age. And I'm going to tell you, friends, you will never find a more lucrative program than what we've got at HempWorx. But you couple that with the fact that we got some of the best products on the world, and CBD oil happens to be one of the hottest commodities on planet Earth right now with no end in sight. So your timing is perfect. It's first mover's advantage. You're seeing this before the masses. But every single day, the window of opportunity closes in a little bit. So what do? You need to jump through that window of opportunity, hit the deck running, and don't look back. That's what I did, and that's why I'm in the cat's seat right now, because I've got such an amazing team of people. I mean, seriously, what could you be doing? Now imagine this is after 1 year. But I could, if I could get on a plane, I could do so. I could get on a plane tomorrow, fly to Hawaii, spend a month in Hawaii, pick up, come back, and look at my paycheck, and I would be making more money than before I went on my 30-day vacation. This is called walk-away residual income. You work your ass off in the beginning to build your team. And as your team starts to grow, you get information to them. Like I'm doing right now, I'm going to ask all of my direct sponsored team members to take this video and share it with your team, okay? Or maybe you won't want to do that. What you should do, since I'm putting my website out there, is obviously, if they're already on your team, it's all good. But I wouldn't use it in recruiting so much. Make your own videos. Do your own marketing. But whatever you do, make up your cards. People say, Steve, you make a big deal. Yeah, I make a big deal out of these cards. I use these cards, like if I go to a Trump rally, I use this card right here. retiredmarinesoundsoff.com. And on the back, I got Where We Go One, We Go All. I got my Twitter account listed. Marines Love Trump, at Steve Motley. Notice the Q up here? I do this with a lot of stuff. I do it. I'm with a I have a program that I'm with. I'm a founding member of a program called OnPassive, GoFounders. I made up cards for that. 24hourpaychecks.com. I'm free to tell you about this. There's no conflict of interest between GoFounders and HempWorx or ASEA. I have multiple companies. There's nobody in their right mind would think that a 63-year-old retired Marine internet marketer would be restricted to marketing one thing online. I don't do that. I don't cross recruit. I put this information out to the masses. Whoever decides to watch this video, you're watching it of your own volition. I'm not making it for any one type of people. I'm talking about HempWorx because HempWorx happens to be my number one company. It's what I do. My whole life is wrapped up in HempWorx, and I would never do anything at this point to change that because HempWorx has been extremely good to me, and I in turn am going to be good to HempWorx. But I would be very remiss if I were to push away my friend Ash Mufara, because you see, Ash and I go way back. He's an internet marketer from years ago. He runs around in some of the same circles that I do. I had a good friend that passed away right before Christmas. His name was Scott Nelson, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. We were internet marketing friends for years. And the one thing about Scott was you could take what he said to the bank, because Scott was one of these guys that would never put out a bunch of information if he couldn't back it up. Like what I try to do on my YouTube channel. I try to substantiate everything that I say on my YouTube channel whenever I possibly can with links, with articles, with facts that back up what it is that I'm trying to share with the people. And, I do that whether it's, HempWorx or whether it's GoFounders, OnPassive. I try to back it up with facts. Now, a person can go to that website, for example, and they can look it over and they can decide, yes, I want to be a founding member of what I, Steve Motley, would tell you is going to be the biggest online marketing program ever seen on planet Earth. But see, there's a lot of people that can't handle the truth, and they can't handle the fact that we don't always live in an instant gratification world. See, most everybody has zero patience. I want it, and I want it now. And if you can't deliver it to me now, I don't want to be a part of it. Well, when I joined GoFounders a year ago February, a friend of mine that joined me in HempWorx reached out to me and says, hey, he's from Texas, one of them freaking loyal Texans. And Michael reached out to me and says, Steve, I found something that I really think might be awesome in the future to help us market. I said, like HempWorx? He said, yeah, you can market anything. I said, well, send me your link, man. So he sent me the link, and within minutes, I realized this is something that I need to pay attention to. Well, so I got signed up. I saw it for what it was. I saw the potential of it. I knew when I found out Ash was involved, I said, well, that's a no-brainer. I'm going to go ahead and get signed up with that. And so I did. I paid the $97 one time. I became an original founder of GoFounders, which when we launch officially will become OnPassive. That's the name of our international marketing system. And right now we have, 65,000 plus founders in just about every country on planet Earth. We're an international company, and there are many people like myself that have studied this company, that have communicated with Ash, and know exactly what we got our hands on. This is very real. But on the flip side of things, you've always got the troll armies. You've got those dissenters who can't handle the truth. Maybe they're impatient. They couldn't see. When I found out that when I joined last February, and I found out that it was going to be a few months into the future before OnPassive was going to launch, I decided not to share it with anybody. I decided to lay low until which time I felt the timing was such that I wanted to come out of the closet, so to speak, and tell all of my friends, across the board, wherever they may be, about what I had stumbled into and what I thought was going to happen in the near future. And then I went to every webinar that Ash did over the last year plus that I've been involved. And I was just on a webinar the other day. And I want to reach out again here on this video and now there are many of you who have joined me in GoFounders and OnPassive. So for those of you out there that joined me in that, let me reassure you that you did not waste your money. However, Ash will be the first to tell you, if you're not comfortable, if you feel like you got involved in a scam, if you want to listen to some of the naysayers out there, that is your prerogative. You live in a free country where the First Amendment is still intact for the most part. There is censorship taking place on the internet, but I can tell you that in other areas I'm seeing it open up. And so that's always a good thing. But Ash will tell you, if you want to tell lies about who we are and what we're doing, let me explain to all of you real quick about what happened. As OnPassive started to build, now Ash is a known entity. He is one of the top internet marketers in the world, even to this day. And when he decided to do this, he wanted to fill a void. Like myself and many other internet marketers, he realized there were a lot of shortcomings out here on the internet. So he decided to do something never before done, and that is bring it all together, all the artificial intelligence, the algorithms, and create an online marketing system that people could use, they could purchase. And then what happened? The thing started to metamorph, and it started to grow bigger and bigger and encompass more and more tools and things that people can use and things that people use all the time. But what Ash has done is brought it into one, he's consolidated everything under one umbrella, and he's made it absolutely incredibly lucrative. But the most important thing is it's going to provide a database, a list, if you will, of highly qualified leads for whatever other program you're marketing. Say you're a HempWorx affiliate, or you're a Mary Kay rep, or New Skin distributor, or whatever you're involved in and marketing online, you are going to want to be a part of OnPassive, because you're not going to be able to get the type of quality leads anywhere else on the internet. Lead ripoff companies are one of the biggest money makers out there. I'll bet you most of you watching this, if you've ever been involved in a network marketing company, you have been ripped off probably more times than you want to remember from companies that promised to deliver to you qualified leads that if you picked up the phone and called them and told them about your company, they would most likely want more information, and many of them would come join you. Well, that is the downfall. That is why most network marketers don't succeed. We're rewriting, at least I am. I can't speak for everybody. I'm Steve Motley. I'm head of the Motley crew. And the Motley crew encompasses a lot of things, a lot more than one. I am not a one-trick pony. I'm not a one-man band. I've been involved in marketing for many years. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I know when I found a winner. And right now, I've got to go because I got to end this up. But I hope all of you have gotten something out of it, and I will be getting back to you again real soon because I got more to say. God bless you all. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.